Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Come on, come on. There's a little dog there. Neighbor's dog. I'm outside today. No, it's not like warm, but compared to what it's been, it's bearable. So I decided to come out here and make the video today. It's gonna be a don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff. And I'm feeling pretty good today. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more around the place and just stay as active as I can. I know that coming Thursday I'll have my toe removed and I'm gonna be like dealing with a few. I'll have at least I guess I know I'll be able to move around, but I'll have to be cautious and changing stuff on it and everything. It'll probably be a few weeks before I'm completely able to move, at the pace that I am able to move at in any given day, just depending on how much pain I'm in and stuff. But this is a good reading this morning. Let me get on with it. It's number 58, Relax. Oh, and if you don't mind, hit the like button right now if you can. It helps. The algorithm reads it and it starts. The more people that it's pushed out to that have not seen this channel yet, if you think you're getting anything out of the channel of what I share and my life experience and stuff, then share or just by hitting the like button, it'll help push the videos out to other people that have not seen me yet, and maybe touch a nerve with them too. So, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'll ask you that. I don't do that a whole lot, but from time to time I try to remember to put that in the videos because I understand that it does help. If I'm wanting to reach more people, then asking you to do that is how we do it. So, and it ain't all about me. Y'all know I've been saying that. So let's get on with this. Number 58, relax. What does it mean to relax? Despite hearing this term thousands of times during the course of our lives, very few people have deeply considered what it's really about. When you ask people, which I have done many times, what it means to relax, most will answer in a way that suggests that relaxing is something you plan to do later. You do it on vacation, in a hammock, when you retire, or when you get everything done. This implies, of course, that most other times, the other 95% of your life should be spent nervous, agitated, rushed, and frenzied. Very few actually come out and say so, but this is the obvious implication. Could this explain why so many of us operate as if life were on one great big emergency? Yeah, I mean, I do it. Thinking that I got to rush all through my day, Well, sometimes I'm not rushing. Most of us postpone relaxation until our end basket is empty, and of course, it never is, right? It's useful to think of relaxation as a quality of heart that you can access on a regular basis rather than something reserved for some later time. You can relax now. It's helpful to remember that relaxed people can still be super achievers, and in fact, that relaxation and creativity go hand in hand. Give me a second here. When I'm feeling uptight, for example, I don't even try to write, but when I feel relaxed, my writing flows quickly and easily. I totally understand that. It's like, yeah, for me, I'm slowly gaining my writing back, but if I'm uptight and not relaxed or have it like in a good place, it feels like it's forced. Anyway, let's get back to the last paragraph. Being more relaxed involves training yourself to respond differently to the dramas of life. Turning your melodrama, which is melodrama, into a mellow-drama, mellow, like a mellow fellow. It comes in part from reminding yourself over and over again, with loving kindness and patience, that you have a choice in how you respond to life. You can learn to relate to your thinking as well as your circumstances in new ways. With practice, making these choices will translate into a more relaxed self. Yeah, I mean, oh man, I didn't make anything yesterday, you know. I went to church. It was a glorious experience. I was glad I went. Yesterday morning, you know, because we're dealing with busted pipes here, and so no way to really get cleaned up. You know, I can get some, you know, I can take some of the water I got uh, in a few jugs or something, wash off. But you know, yesterday morning, like my mind, the human part of me was trying to almost use that as an excuse not to go. And I'm not that dirty. Like, it's just been a few days, and it's not like I've been out doing a bunch of grueling hard work and sweating my ass off or anything, and then you know, and thank you. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, so basically, the spirit just told me yesterday morning, you really need to go. I think you should go. You got to be there. And very rarely do I get that kind of message and don't adhere to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I never have not adhered. Like when it's telling me pretty much to do it, it's not asking me to do it. It's telling me to do it. Then I do it. You know. If you're able to discern the difference, you know, if you'll listen, sometimes you'll be asked to do something, and that's out of your free will, whether you want to or not. And if you choose not to, then it's not a big deal. But you sometimes may have to deal with certain consequences of like not necessarily doing what was asked. But I know the difference. Sometimes I'm pretty much just told this is what you are going to do, and that's how I do it. I hope that makes sense. It's like sometimes I'm given instructions and laid out exactly what to do, and sometimes it's kind of like, you know, because of free will, some of it is free choice. Like I have some things I'm given the opportunity to do, and I'm allowed to make my own choices on how to do it and how to express it and show it and share it. Like with the channel, a lot of this is just I'm listening to the instructions, but I'm also given a leeway to express it in a way I that comes out on these videos. Now, of course, sometimes there's a specific thing that has been planted in my mind earlier or something from the spirit, and then, you know, it's like, hey, this is something you should maybe say today or something. And like I feel really awesome in just the fact that I can talk about my relationship with the divine and stuff in a way that people are connecting to it. Connection is important. I was talking to some people this morning about that. You know, we're all in this boat together, or, I mean, maybe you're in another boat and you're trying to, you know, there are some people in other boats and they're trying to sink our boat. If you think you're in the same boat, like, as far as like you're trying to do the best you can, and you do have a relationship with the greater source of life, which is the divine, God, for lack of better terms, but you get what I'm saying. I think most of you do. So like, but we have to understand, if you feel like you're on the same boat, then let's try to work together. I'm not able to do as much as I would like to for other people all the time, but I do what I can. And, you know, hopefully the intent is that eventually one day, if, you know, before the world goes to complete crap, which it's already pretty close to it. But I'm giving a timeline of like I have enough time to still build up something, and it's not talking about Gray Cloud. I'm talking about the the capital I inside of each and every one of us, the mystical I, the Christ, the consciousness of God, if you tap into it. But it tells me there's still potential to generate something, to produce something eventually to the level of where we're able to take in certain amount, like it'll become financially sustainable on its own. And then at that point I can do more, or not Gray Cloud, but through the I that's in me and you, if you learn how to speak to, if you listen, you'll find out what I'm talking about. There's the lowercase I, which is our ego and our personal self of I, and then there's the capital I, which is God I, like I am that I am, the I am that I am, you know? So anyway, you can tell I'm in a deep level of thinking today. I'm on to something that's helping me. And so I'm going to share that sometime or another, but I'm not going to tell nobody what to do or how to do it. I know that sounds vague, but that's kind of what I'm doing here with any of this stuff about God or any of that. I'm not telling you how to have a relationship with God. I'm not telling you you have to, like, you don't have to believe it. It doesn't matter. But sometimes, even if you don't believe it, you can apply some of these things into life, and you'll start seeing some kind of effect from it in a positive way. And hopefully, if you were to do that, that at some point you would find that connection that you've never had, and become aware that there is something that taking care and bigger than any of us. So that's my intent here, and I'm going to get off here for a while. I'm going to enjoy being outside for a minute. I walked Ladybird a little further than I've walked in a while. I'm going to try to be doing that for the next few days, because Thursday, like I said, they'll be taking my toe. Well, most of it. I think I'm going to have a little stub left. He showed me about how far down he's going to go. So, and then I'll have to deal with a few weeks of. Now I've got that boot, so I'll probably use that boot some when I want to actually do something and move around a little more. But talking about a medical boot, you know what I mean? Like if you got a bad foot or something. So, well, anyway, that's enough. That's enough. I'm good with this video. I hope you are. I wish y'all all the best and blessings. The best is yet to come. I know that's a cliche. A lot of people say that involving like politics and stuff, but the best is yet to come from all perspectives if we look at it. But I'm doing my best today. So this is the best I got, and I'm sharing it with you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Mr. Cloud, JASON, old self, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Over and out, ditto.